My name is Rod Morata. I'm a photographer living in Brooklyn. The role I play in the production team for someplace called Brooklyn is I am a photographer, videographer. I connected with Brooklyn Shanti a few years ago. I did photography for one of his albums. We just started talking about creating visual content for someplace called Brooklyn and something that can accompany the music, where we could be a soup to nuts factory for everything we need, where we could create and control the content ourselves. Recently, The Onion has outed me for being an alcoholic, which they outed me, I wasn't even in. So it's actually pretty funny. For those who know me well, know that I don't drink alcohol. Through the years, I would take stock photography for Getty Images and just take pictures, submit them, and what they take, they would sell. And since I always took self-portraits, I would always use myself as a subject. And there's one picture I took of myself, just on a lazy day. I was wearing a white t-shirt, and I just sat on the couch and took some pictures watching TV with me with the remote. Well, the interesting thing about the age we're living in is you have access to equipment where you can produce content cheaply, which is amazing because when I started, it really wasn't that way. But it's interesting because everyone has access to those cameras. So I think it comes down to the same basics. You have to make good work, and the cameras are just tools, and you got to put the work in, and you have to really make the work you want to make. For me, transitioning to directing and cinematography hasn't been that different at all. Through the years, I've expanded the way I work as cameras have gotten more and more easier to use and the technology changes, but my favorite ways and the ways I originally shot was on a tripod, slowly but precisely. Working off the camera is really not that new for me. It's really pretty natural. As far as getting into video, doing self-portraits and the ways I worked originally just really translated well. It just seems very natural. And the sound is so deafening in all my ears. I approach music videos the same way I would approach any photo shoot. I'd like to learn about the subject. Since there is music involved, I like to listen to the music as much as possible, create some ideas, and see what the song will tell me. But it's really the same approach. I like to connect with the subject. I like to scout out the environments I'm using, get excited about the environments, and really have the environment play a role in the story.